Good afternoon, everybody. I'm making this video as kind of a response to all the why black women can't find a decent black man video and all of that stuff. There's one central issue I think that we're always missing when we have this topic, and basically what it is we're not in control of our environment, so we're not making the type of men who are actually the productive type of brothers who want to actually be with the black woman and work toward basically the maintenance of our community. So what you have is basically we're not in control of the men that we're making. We're producing brothers that, yeah, some brothers are, good for society. They can go and hold down a job and make Bank of America and make a lot of other people very rich. But it's almost like we're not harnessing that energy for ourselves, and it's going away. And it's basically that's what it is. And if it's not one of the successful brothers, then we may be losing him to other evils that are out there. So basically what I'm saying is that we need to start making new brothers, and in order to do that we need to take control of our environment. So basically what I'm saying is it's time to actually take control of our environment. Now I know that's more than more than just a notion. So basically what I'm doing is I'm also putting this in the context of why there are good brothers. We actually need to begin to commercialize on doing good, meaning that there are plenty of business ideas and concepts that would show that we can actually do the right thing, help people, and be profitable at the same time. So basically, what I want to do is direct everybody to a website that's going to help us do that. It's called simplesolutions.com. The bottom, without me going into too much detail, bottom line is what we need to do is start what I'm calling currency channels. And what currency channels are just flows of income that we're generating. Okay, and what makes it so easy is that it doesn't take a lot. No one has to contribute a large amount of money, but what it is just a small amount from a large population. Let's say 100,000 or 50,000 people, giving something simultaneously, but on a regular basis, like once a week, $1 a week or $1 a month or something like that. So what we're proposing is 100,000 churches give $10 a week. There are 25,000 black churches in this country. If just 100,000 of them gave $10 a week out of their tithes to a fund that's going to specifically go to improving our community and creating jobs so we can keep brothers working and create schools that are teaching brothers who they are so they can appreciate black women, then we may be on the course to black women having men that actually want to be with them, or creating productive brothers, or creating an environment where if you have your son, you're not in fear of his life. You're not, we can basically control our environment, because I mean it's pretty obvious that we need to do that. That we're always surrounded by, I don't want to act like I'm all super paranoid, but for the most part we're surrounded by enemies at all times. I mean, when you're successful and you don't live in the hood where they expect you to live, and you see what's going on now. I mean, I don't mean to keep bringing up Trayvon, but I mean, you see that just happened. I just heard some other Jewish kids beat some kid up in Baltimore, and it's just like, yo, man, we're not, it's not like we're surrounded safe while we're not in control of things. The people who are in control of things don't have our best interests in mind. So it's really time that we do that. And see, what'll happen is that at the end of the day is they'll blame us for it. Like we'll just, they're importing problems into the community, and meanwhile we're looking at each other like, why aren't any good black men being produced? Well, we got some problems we gotta handle. We're not in control of our environment, so it's difficult for you to get out, what we're not putting in. You want that good brother, but we're not putting in the time to make sure that our environment is producing that. We're leaving it to somebody else to educate our children. We're paying people lots of money to educate us. you know, and we're not also doing that side work where we're finding out who we are, you know, and I think that's really a severe disservice. But not to get on that particular level too much, I just want to basically put the solution out there. We have a means to do it. We need to begin to control our environment, and we'll be able to produce better brothers. And so to do that, I think we need to use an approach similar to what Marcus Garvey did. You know, Marcus Garvey did that during the 20s when brothers really didn't have any money. We didn't have a lot, but he raised millions of dollars in the 20s, which would be like raising billions of dollars now. So what I'm saying is, if we just took maybe, let's say, you know, if this plan is successful, boom, we have 100,000 churches giving $10 a week. That's $1 million every week, you know. So in a year, that's 52 million. And again, a church could give a lot more. They ask for a lot more, so I'm sure they could give a lot more. But we're just saying $10. You know, after 10 years, that's $500 million. So what I'm saying is that this money can be, and as long as it's perpetual, we continuously give, and there's always a source of finance or income or capital that we can always kind of go to if there are issues over here, or if we need to, you know, then we can just concentrate specifically on controlling our environment, improving our community, and creating a type of world where we get the respect that we deserve and where we're aware of our greatness. And, you know, if we do that, I guarantee there'll be plenty of brothers out here, there'll be plenty of sisters out here that we can all, you know, get it in. And, you know, I know this, you know, we all want to live like you know, the good guys in the Tyler Perry movie or whatever, but, you know, I'm not going to say it's going to be like that, but I mean, you know, as far as us producing the type of brothers that are productive and want to be with sisters, I think we can do that. And so everybody check out the website, www.simplesolutions.com. Like I said, it's a Marcus Garvey-like approach. It's basically us finding collections of people and other groups and clubs to just give a small portion on a regular basis. And we're going to start with the church. We're going to actually use that as a platform to show that it can be done, and to actually show how much we can accumulate, you know, without there being, you know, a big deal about it, or no one has to change their ideology, or you know, there doesn't have to be. It could be very simple, and if we keep our eye on the prize, then this can be something that we can expand on and develop other currency channels and really change, you know, the course of our destinies in a lot of ways. So that's what I'm proposing. You want better brothers, we got to work on creating it. This isn't just talk, this is how we can do it. So I hope everybody actually goes to the website, checks it out. I'm trying to create a mass email so that we can actually notify, or have a large campaign to notify these churches that this is something that we can do, and if successful, you know, we could actually, you know, change our destiny, like I said. So peace to everybody out there. You know, hopefully you can get something out of it, and hopefully you check out the website, and hopefully you'll be able to really see my vision with this, and see what we can actually do, even by just using this YouTube, Facebook, what have you. We can change the world. All right, peace.